Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I have two things I will be doing to the Royal Enfield Himalayan. The first is to set the time on the clock, and then the second one is to calibrate the compass. So to set the time, I did it really quick, but what you do is you press the two buttons on the dash, and then once you do that, you will have the hour symbol start blinking, and you can use the select button on the right, which I am pressing right now, to choose the hour. A short press will increase the hours, and a long press will move you to the next selection, which would be to set the minutes. To set the minutes is going to be the same process. You press a short press will increase the minutes, and a long press will move you to the next selection, which would be whether it's AM or PM. And same process, short press will toggle between AM and PM, and a long press will finalize your selection. So with that being said, you can go ahead, set your time. And now for the compass, you can see I turn off the bike, turn it on, and it has it's showing that it's trying to calibrate itself. I don't know if that's what it means, but it's not indicating what direction I'm going. Now to calibrate the compass, you would have to ride the bike making a figure 8 a couple of times. Sorry, I didn't read the manual. I don't know if you have to do it 3, 4, 5 times, but I just know you have to do a figure 8, and that will calibrate the compass. Being that this is a newer bike, I try to just take a cursory look at the engine, look at the bike all over each time I do more than maybe 10-15 miles, see if anything appears out of order, anything is loose, if there's anything leaking. And so far I have been blessed. I don't have any issues. As you can see, for the version sold in the United States, I believe they all come with oil cooler guards. So just take a walk around, and nothing amiss, nothing seems out of place, which makes me happy. I think this is a good unit I got. There's still oil in the reservoir, and nothing out of place. So I have 174 miles as of this filming, and this is how I applied the stickers that you guys just saw. There you have a Punisher sticker with the pattern of the US flag. And this particular morning, even though it's still summertime, it was quite cold in the morning. If you have stickers like this, if you could help it, it's usually best to do it during the warmest part of the day. It was also quite windy on this day, as you can see, so it's tricky applying stickers in such high winds. But I just thought it was a nice little personal touch. That's why I got the sticker. I try to remove all the air bubbles. The basic Himalayan design and pattern I see on this bike, I like it a lot. So this is just adding a little personal touch, make it, trying to make the bike mine. That way it's not generic like any other bike out there. And I also got some Bigfoot stickers, Sasquatch. So 2 on each side. And that completes my adventure theme for the bike. There you go. Same procedure, just apply and push out all the air. And come back after a few minutes, hours after riding, and make sure that the sticker is firmly applied. So now we will start the bike and attempt to do the figure eights, and hopefully that will calibrate our compass. So here we go. So this is a gas station. It's actually a truck stop. Truck stops being different in that they actually have spaces out back where big trucks can going long distances can stop for substantial periods of time, and they also have shower facilities inside with a nicer restaurant, a dedicated kitchen. Whereas most smaller gas stations in the United States will just have, a small convenience store. In front of me, you can see the newly installed supercharger, and this one, it's by Charge Point. It's not by Tesla, and it's one of the few superchargers that have just recently been installed in the state of North Dakota. It's right there in front of me where you see the yellow posts. It was free for all of August 2020, and now we are already in September. Because temperatures drop so low here in winter, we don't have that many electric vehicles here, but there's a few actually. Air Force Base and some people in this city where I am, which is called Minot. So I did the figure eights a couple of times, and then I'll straighten out the bike and head a little bit towards the northeast. And while I was doing that, I noticed the calibration may not have been complete. But what I could see on the screen, on the compass screen, was something else, something I believe like ALT and CAL. So it changed from HOCAL to ALT CAL, and that caused me to think that the process wasn't complete, and so I stopped and redid the process one more time. So that's why I'm stopping, looking at the compass, trying to evaluate what exactly I hadn't done right. I've seen many reports of the Royal Enfield Himalayan compass being finicky, but I can assure you, after I did this calibration, it seemed to work pretty accurately. So I was highly impressed. So here is my second attempt of doing the figure eighths, and here I am at the same truck stop, but here I am where the trucks and the big rigs park. So you can see a few big rigs. And this is a popular route to head out to Canada. Calgary is about 7 hours from here. Due north. So it didn't take too long. I think here I did maybe 5 figure eights. Then I got on the road and I found out the compass had been calibrated. And what really pleased me was riding the bike. It was true. Like all the roads I knew were due south, the compass read them accurately. Those due east west, everything seemed accurate, and I was really happy with that. So if you thought the compass on your Royal Enfield might be a gimmick, you might just have to recalibrate it. And now we are back on the road. This is a part of the city where there isn't much traffic, so I have a much more interesting video which will be coming up soon, where I ride in you know in a moderately hilly city in also moderate traffic. And I also, in that video, I will give my thoughts on what I think about the performance of the Royal Enfield Himalayan. But here speeds are higher even though we are in the city, and the bike performed as advertised. On this chilly day, the windshield actually worked very well to protect my chest area from not just the wind blast, but also it helped keep me warmer. Because a big challenge with riding these adventure bikes over very long distances, and the way your sitting position, your posture while riding, would have you take a lot of strength, arm strength, to hold on to the handlebars. But with the shape of the windshield, it basically takes the wind away from your chest, and that wind would have been pushing you back while you're trying to hang on for dear life to the handlebars, and that would cause a lot of fatigue within a short time. So this is the Dakota Territory Museum. There's a beautiful Learjet on the right. It's one of those older Learjets, I think, which no longer complies with noise regulations. And for a parting shot, this is a beautiful area close to where I live that I was able to access using the Royal Enfield Himalayan. It's a very great bike off-road. And I just want to thank you guys. If you learned anything today, it should be that the compass is quite reliable, and how to calibrate the compass. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the next video.